Good evening, Americans and humans. This is your favorite alien here on the morning of Friday, November 18th, 2022. Stand by for commentary. Well, Americans, my commentary filling in for Mr. Paul Harvey on commentaries today, and I hope Mr. Dyson hears this one, is on the baseball decision by the baseball commissioner Manfred today on Pete Rose. He is still banned from baseball for betting on baseball. Now, you must understand this is different than being in the Hall of Fame. Okay? And this is what you Americans don't understand, especially those baseball writers that are supposedly purist. There's no such thing as pure in baseball. There's a lot of baseball people that are in the Hall of Fame. Babe Ruth, Ty Cobb, for two, who shouldn't deserve to be in the Hall of Fame based on your so-called decisions by Commissioner Manfred and Commissioner Bart Giamatti and other commissioners like Kennesaw Mountain Landis on the Black Sox issue of 1919 World Series, especially shoeless Joe Jackson. Under today's regiment of stupidity, I say, okay, if you want to ban them from baseball, that's okay. But you cannot ban them from the Hall of Fame, because the figures are the figures. In that case, the National Football League should not have like Alex Karras, Bradshaw, or any other crazy guy in the Hall of Fame. They were not perfect people. Shoeless Joe Jackson wasn't perfect. Neither was Babe Ruth or Ty Cobb. Pete Rose, well, he's not perfect. He's damaged goods. So are Mark McGwire, especially Barry Bonds. Oh boy, Barry Bonds. Barry Bonds. But guys like Mark McGwire and Sammy Sosa should be in the Hall of Fame. They acknowledge that they're not perfect. They're not banned from baseball by the commissioner anyway. They're banned by the purists who think that they understand baseball, which they don't. Baseball is a game of imperfection. Same as football is a game of imperfection, and basketball is a game of imperfection. Hey, you put Magic Johnson in the Hall of Fame, you're going to put other people in the Hall of Fame that are there. Wilt Chamberlain should not be in the Hall of Fame, but he is because of his accomplishment, and he should be. Same as Magic Johnson should be in the Hall of Fame. But as a purist, you can't knock him off. Or LeBron, you can't knock him off from being in the Hall of Fame, and he's very much not perfect, is he? Therefore, I don't like Pete Rose as a person. I can tell you that. I don't like Barry Bonds as a person. But I must state the case, as Mr. Harvey would here, that life is not perfect, and neither is the games, whether it's baseball, football, basketball, soccer. Pele belong in soccer Hall of Fame? No. Does Maradona? No. Messi? No. Will they be there? Well, Pele's there. Maradona's there. Will Messi be there? Oh, yeah. Because FIFA knows that they are not perfect. As a league or as a game, soccer is not perfect. Neither is baseball. Neither is the National Football League or NBA. They're not perfect either. And Commissioner Manfred has a point there. He may not like Pete Rose betting on baseball. He's the commissioner of baseball, and he can ban him from baseball. But he cannot ban him from the Hall of Fame. Neither can those writers ban him from the Hall of Fame. If I were a Hall of Famer, I would have to vote for Shoeless Joe Jackson. I would have to vote for Bonds, even though I dislike the guy. I still have to vote for him. Figures are figures. Whether they got their figures, that's not a question, okay? It's like Mr. Frick putting an asterisk after Roger Maris. Is he in the Hall of Fame? Well, he got 61 home runs. The holder is still 73. But Sosa and McGwire gave a lot to the game. Did they make a mistake? Yes. Was it as bad as Pete Rose? No. But they still cheated. And there's a lot of cheaters there. Ty Cobb cheated in baseball. He was also very not sportsmanlike either in baseball. And Babe Ruth, there was plenty of times where he was sloshed when he was hitting home runs. And a lot of people knew it. Even him. He never made any excuses for who he was. I don't see Mark McGwire making any excuses, nor should he have to. He was a player that used every inclination to be a better player. Even the bad ones. Should be admonished for it? Yes, and he was. For 30 years he's been admonished for it. Now it's about time before he kicks the bucket that he be recognized for the achievements. Same as Sammy Sosa, and unfortunately Barry Bonds and Shoeless Joe Jackson. This is my position on it, Americans. Do you? Or do you consider purity of a game that does not have any purity? It's so imperfect it's not even funny. Like baseball. Look at football. It's so imperfect they're even having questions of it today. Just watch a football game, whether in college or especially the National Football League. CBS, NBC, ESPN, and ABC. Watch all the games that you have on there, and you'll see the announcers saying that the game is not perfect. And they have questions with the umpires. They have questions with the players. Should they be in the Hall of Fame? And some of them will tell you yes, especially baseball announcers that are alive today will tell you Pete Rose should be in there. Shoeless Joe Jackson should be in there. So come on, baseball writers of America. It's about time you put your pants on. And don't forget your underwear. You haven't been wearing underwear for a long time because you're denying these baseball players. They got their faults, yes. Should they be denied from baseball? That's up to the baseball commissioner, and that's a different story. If he thinks that they shouldn't be in baseball because of what they did, that's his story, and that's what Mr. Manfred is saying. It's different from the Baseball Hall of Fame. Figures speak for themselves, and that's what the Hall of Fame is. Numbers. Sitting in for Paul Harvey and expressing his views, this is your favorite alien. Good day.